Welcome to the March episode. We're here in sunny, beautiful Oregon. What's that? Summer doesn't start until when? It's literally raining. Welcome to Last Resort with Stan, your first and last resort for snowboard news. It's been a miracle March, snow-wise, all around the country. This episode will cover March, and fittingly enough, snowboarding experienced its own version of March Madness. Of course, I'm talking about the X Games Real Snow. It's the closest thing we have, okay? And now going live to our X Games Real Snow March Madness correspondent, Stan in a different shirt. Stan?
Thank you, Stan, and I'm audit your ability to not describe me by this mustache. This has, of course, been the best Real Snow X Games we've maybe ever seen, or as one of the judges put it, off the meat rack.
Real Snow 2018, man. This thing is gonna be off the meat rack.
In fact, the people involved in Real Snow describing Real Snow might have been my favorite part.
On a scale of 1 to 10 to make a Real Snow part, it's a 10.
It's a 10. Our first competitor is Ozzy Henning. He's kind of the underdog in this contest, the token rail kid in the contest that we never expect to do well because of the way these things tend to shape out. He did, of course, take third, making most people's brackets unusable. Bodie Merrill's part was half one-footed madness, 1/4 unthinkable, and 1/4 me just replaying this clip in awe. I wish I could have been there. It would have been like this. Dan Breezy. Breezy spots? Check. 3 different 450s? Oh, you betcha, that's a check. Anto Chamberlain did have an amazing showing. I think many people would have put them in their top 3 bracket, okay? And of course, the fabled Real Snow NBD. Benny Urban had perhaps one of the craziest enders we've seen, with just one of the most fucked up down rails known to mankind. And the best editing, those are probably the 2 main reasons it did place second in this contest. That would, of course, lastly bring us to Frank Bourgeois. Now, allow me to say this. Real Snow exists, basically, because of parts like this, alright? Now, in all of the other parts, there's at least one clip in there, usually, that you're like, damn, that clip was Real Snow as fuck. But the thing about Frank Bourgeois' part is that every single clip you watch, you're like, damn, that clip was Real Snow as fuck. Stan, back to you.
It's Transworld Snowboarding's Goodwood test, the seemingly gold standard for what makes a viable snowboard happen this month. It's undeniable that shaped snowboards are all the rage, fish shapes to be particular, and it's forced us here at Last Resort to ask an important question that literally no one is asking. Should we be talking about species appropriation? That's right. With fishboards' ever popularity growing, I think we need to ask ourselves an important question. What do the fish think?
I'm here today to talk to the largest fish in captivity, a sturgeon by the name of Herman. Herman, this is Stan from Last Resort. Do you feel like there's any species appropriation going on with fishboards and snowboarding right now? Are any of these brands cutting you in after stealing your shape?
What'd he say?
Well, he said it was a complicated answer, but in short, no. Tell me what you know. Who are you working for? It's a feeding frenzy. Everyone's trying to get the cash. Question, would I watch a reality TV show where Travis Rice scares young snowboarders on the tarmac of a helicopter pad? Certainly I would binge watch a couple episodes, of course. Luckily, with this Quicksilver challenge video, I was able to get a feel for what that might be like. Also important topics in this video brought to light were, does Austin Sweeten now ride for LibTech? Can we get a confirmed yes on this? So many of the Vans Raw Files came out this month. I wish I had talked about more of them last time because it's probably gonna take up a hearty chunk of this episode, so let's get into it. Mike Rav. Now, there are 2 kinds of people in this world, right? There are people who would never ever consider hitting this feature. That number constitutes roughly 99.99999999993% of the population, leaving actually just Mike Rav, the other kind of person in the world. As to say, Mike Rav, there is really no father to Mike Rav's style. Moving on, Cole Navin. Okay, now, so many insane bails in this, so much hard work that went into it, so many tricks that seem impossible. This was an amazing look into one of snowboarding's newest pros who I think we all want to know more about. Jake Kuzyk. Now, Jake Kuzyk was kind of different in a way than everyone else's Raw Files, I thought, because it was less like falls and like working through shit and more just textbook insanity, him like maybe thinking it wasn't good enough. Danimals part is a fucking 8 on the Richter scale, okay? This shit, my whole house is shaking when I'm watching it. Some of the bigger shit that you do to just me awing over the perfection of this delayed style on this nose press on that ledge, and your like need to do it 5 times over when it's just like perfect every time. Insane. Not to mention this is one of the best utilizations of a picnic table we've seen at least in the last 3 years. Basically, I just watched this and I was like, oh, Danimals actually might just be the best snowboarder snowboarding right now.
And now a segment called Speed Shade with Stan, where he quickly throws shade on us after we ask him a simple question.
What? Yeah, I thought so.
Hey, Speed Shade Stan, where have you been?
Where the Yagoon's been, okay? It's been like 20 fucking years since the Yagoons have put shit out. I don't even know if Dylan Gamach still snowboards, frankly. He's been completely silent on the matter. That's what we should be talking about. WKNDRS Air Style edit. Now here's the thing. I understand that you were standing right in front of Supreme Patty and it was the obvious decision to put him in your video. For those of you who don't know who Supreme Patty is. In general, for me though, contest edits are a no-fly zone. I'll watch a contest live stream, okay? Pass the time. Do I want to see a contest recap? Not really, I don't. There are examples, like somehow I always want to see an LBS recap, even though it's just turns, I always want to see it. Why? I don't know. Speaking of LBS, of course, frontside, backside, LBS edit was a great edit, great homie edit. Part of the snowboard renaissance that we talked about last time. They put out their next wave of things, SNOOZE Global as well, Parker Zumowski, insane footage once again. Mike Rav just being a part of like all these projects somehow, which is amazing. FSBS 2 came out as well. Forrest kind of slams through this fence in an insane way. Burton's US Open. We did have someone live at the ground to witness one specific historic event.
The biggest question in Vail, Colorado right now, what's in the damn backpack?
Moment we've all been waiting for all weekend long.
But he'll be dropping it still for a third.
Ah, the Pacifico beer.
That's going down.
Delicious.
Absolutely. I think I have my new favorite snowboarder.
Is this the single best moment in snowboard broadcast history? You bet your fucking backpacks it is.
Hey, can we just stop filming snowboard tricks with drones? Okay, B-roll, I can handle it. I get it, okay? You can make some beautiful shots, B-roll shots with some drones. Do I want to watch a weird pivoty drone shot of someone doing a fucking 7 through the air or whatever it is? No, I don't. Runsition was an amazing video filmed by some people over in Finland, and this video demonstrated 2 things. The first thing was an amazing line through the streets of Finland. The second thing was an unthinkable example of butt filming. What is butt filming? Asks all the snowboard mom and dads out there. Butt filming is when you're filming someone from the back side instead of the front side. It's completely incomprehensible and a very much rookie mistake. Sometimes it's unavoidable, okay? I can handle the butt shot in small doses. I'm not insane about it, but this was like 5 minutes of a butt shot. It felt like in some bizarro world where girls actually find snowboard dudes attractive, and this was like a rap video. Beyond Metals 2 was balls to the wall insane, okay? And I gotta say, Ulrich, Ethan Morgan, Fridge, who you could argue are maybe exterior members to the Beyond Metal cast, really lifted this one up, okay? Ethan Morgan mostly on a fall clip, which was just hilarious. Ulrich on this front flip off the deck. What? Fridge just going ham with the backpack in the backcountry too. Dylan Demers is obviously feeling good after winning that X Games Real Snow Gold, because he's out here fucking closing his eyes, flipping cameras and shit, okay? He's got that X Games money now, and he ain't scared. There's an insane clip of Max Lyons doing an unthinkable gap at Sugarbush. Saw a clip of a double eject on a snowboard that was completely unthinkable. I don't even think he was wearing step-ons. Boom, thank you. The first step-ons joke we've seen somehow in this series. You're welcome, everyone. That's a wrap.
And now back to Snowboard Jeopardy.
I will take what nightmares are made of for $1,200.
How's this audio sounding? Is it good?
Max Lyons, thank you for joining us here today. Where are we right now?
It's really good out.
Are you happy to have taken third place in Rails to Riches? Question A. Question B. Do you think that anyone cares?
I was like really happy with my place. I wish I would have done better, but at the same time I am content. And nobody cares because it's the East Coast.
Are you a natural blonde?
No further questions.